Dune Awakening. What happens when you die? Soloing and the consequences of death. Can you lose everything when you die in Dune Awakening? Yes, if you are killed by the sandworm in Dune Awakening, then you will lose everything you were carrying with you at the time. This includes all items in your backpack, all equipped weapons, tools, or consumables, and also all of your armor or suit pieces. What do you lose when you die in PvP in Dune Awakening? If you die in a PvP scenario in Dune Awakening, you will lose some gear and weapon durability, and your enemies can loot some of your resources. Upon death, the state pension generally ceases and isn't inheritable, with exceptions for those eligible for the additional state pension and some others depending on specific circumstances. Surviving in Dune Awakening will be a major challenge in the game, with hazards ranging from heatstroke, lack of water, quicksand, sandstorms, sandworms, and more. You can fully expect that you will die more than once as you progress your journey across Arrakis. Death can occur due to environmental hazards, combat, or even the threats of powerful forces like sandworms. Understanding these mechanics is crucial, as you must navigate challenges such as resource scarcity and limited respawn opportunities. To minimize the consequences of death in Dune Awakening, you'll want to analyze what your immediate goal is when you step outside your base. How will you travel? How hazardous is the current zone? And what is your destination? Furthermore, what materials, tools, or weapons do you carry with you? And how much of these do you risk losing if you die? Base decay mechanics are in place. Players will need to have them powered and shielded in order for them to avoid being destroyed. Maximum guild size is 32. PvP death will not mean a lootable corpse, but will see players drop spice and materials and take a hit to their gear durability, though the devs also hint that there is a thing that can happen that will modify that for 1 week. Private pensions, defined contribution (DC) and defined benefit (DB) can often be passed on to beneficiaries. DC pension beneficiaries can access funds tax-free if you pass away before age 75, while those inheriting after 75 likely face income tax. DB pensions may offer continued payments to spouses, partners, or dependents based on the specific scheme rules. A significant pension overhaul in April 2027 will subject unused pension funds to inheritance tax, impacting defined benefit schemes more than defined contribution pensions. There is also assurances that other locations will house hundreds of players, and once again assure PvE players that the FFA PvP Deep Desert area is totally a fine place to enter into. No, really, the wolves totally won't eat your sheep face. It's not that scary as long as you don't go where all the big guilds fight it out, the devs claim here.